Hey friends, it is a beautiful September morning. Fall is right around the corner. I can feel it in my bones. And we're going to go explore a little range of properties along 30A, starting on the west end in Dune Allen. This is 61 Charming Way. The community is Serenity at Dune Allen. And we're going to take a little look around the community, look inside the house, and go pop over to the beach access and see what that looks like. And then continue our way east down 30A. Now, before we head inside, I want to say, if you like 30A real estate content, if you're interested in the 30A area or the real estate market, consider liking this video, subscribing. I've got an email newsletter. I send out monthly updates, maybe sometimes more, depending what's going on, events in the area, and really everything you need to know. So an open channel of communication between you and me if you got any questions about the area. But let's go check this house out. The first thing I noticed on this house is this driveway is super sloped. I pulled my phone, the level out on my phone, and if it's accurate, it's about an 11-degree slope coming down here. So that's pretty dang steep. Looks like there's some under-house storage here. Let's see if we can get in there in a minute. Trash can, beach gear. Stairwell up the side. This is not an outdoor shower, it's just an outdoor spigot. This house is an existing vacation rental, and that doesn't look good. Ooh, that's super soft. No bueno. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Very dark in here. Now, granted, all the blinds are shut right now to conserve energy and heat. But no can lights whatsoever in this part. That's in the kitchen. This floor feels cheap. That's nice. There's a serious hump in the floor right here. Yeah, right there. Boop. Soft close. There's your little grill space. Oh, here's an outdoor shower right here with a spigot at the bottom with a clothesline to hang your stuff. Not much to go by in terms of outdoor space. This is pretty much it, just this little deck right here and staring directly into your neighbor's tiny pool. How do you even get up here? There's a gas line right there too. How do you even, what is the practical way to get here? That propane tank's just hanging. It's interesting. I don't understand this. Are you supposed to shimmy between the stairwell and the fence here to get? I just can't imagine a time you would ever come this way. Okay. This is, like I mentioned, on an existing program, and it shows, you can see we got lots of graying on corners. High touch points are worn out. I do not understand these choices together. These obviously predate this, but this does not blend well with that at all. Got a floating toilet. Very dim in here as well. I don't think that light might be burnt out. Yeah, that light burns out. I don't know what this says, slide. I don't want to pull on that. Okay. Curious about this too. What is that? What's that for? There's not one on the other side. I have no idea. See, these are solid oak treads with matching banisters. Also really weird placement, like the light switches are like behind the handrail. very low right here too. I mean, I'm not tall at all, and I can almost touch that. You see what I mean with the floor? That is just super weird. I guess that light's burnt out. Light burnt out. Little landing area. Carpet in the bedrooms. Bunk room. You can definitely see on this door the color difference, like how grayed out it is from all the hands that have grabbed it. This one has an ensuite. Like I said, very dim. So that makes it a little brighter in here. This is just like builder grade finishes in here. It's not terrible, but it's definitely could use a little TLC. The shared bath. And pretty dark. Well, nothing special. And the third floor appears to be the master, I guess. It looks kind of more like a mother-in-law suite. You got oak stairs, vinyl floor, carpet. Sure, with all the blinds open in here, it'd be a heck of a lot brighter. It's a nice little accent piece they put in. Like a little sheetrock separation. There. And they got a mini split there. Soaking tub. Some nicer countertops up here. Very large closet with attic access. So yeah, not too bad. It's got a lot of great reviews already attached to it, so that's beneficial. I think this is a property geared more for someone who's strictly looking for investment purposes. If it's something that you're maybe wanting to use more for personal use, it might not check the boxes for you. And that's just, I think we've mentioned this plenty of times. The general rule of thumb, if you're looking for something for yourself and you're looking for something that's a great investment, those two don't Venn diagram very well very often. So you kind of have to weigh out your pros and cons of what you're looking for and what's most important to you when it comes to looking at properties along 30A. This one in particular, if the rental numbers hold up the way that they're presented, then I would say it's a great investment opportunity, something that could be kind of updated over time and made a little bit nicer, made to be a little bit more luxury. But as it stands right now, it's kind of builder grade. It's got a couple nicer finishes, a few nicer design touches, some confusing aspects like whatever that is by the TV. But it could use a little love. If it's something that's going to be, you're wanting to have your family and friends here a lot, maybe not as nice as what you're looking for. But on to the next one. Well, actually, let's go take a little ride around the neighborhood, get a little idea for that, and then we'll go down to the beach access. Very hilly in here. Oof. Definitely put your parking brake on if you stay at 61 Charming Way. See, very hilly up in here. phone's blowing up. Some overflow parking right here. Just a straight shot from right here. Spits you out right by Stinky's. So the street you turn on is right on the corner of Stinky's Bait Shack, if you're familiar with that restaurant. And then you actually have two public beach accesses very, very close by. One's directly across the street up here, and then the other one is not even a quarter mile down the road. So we'll go pass by both really quick. So right here's 30A. There's Stinky's. Always watch for cross traffic here. We do have a pedestrian bike path that goes the entire stretch of 30A. And then right here is the public beach access. Ta-da! Beautiful day. A little bit of seaweed out there today, some June grass. See that guy's about to leave, so some parking available. There's a parking spot right here. It's so nice to have parking spots at the beach accesses. That is the greatest benefit of the fall season. September, October, November, perfect. Got some extra parking right here along 30A as well. Right across from Stinky's, right next to Oyster Lake. Big, beautiful lake. Excuse me, Allen Lake. Oyster Lake's a little bit further east. And then literally about 20 seconds down the road is another public beach access. It has some parking right here on 30A, and then it also has a parking lot. And both of these have full restroom, showers, all that jazz. A little library right there. One spot in the parking lot itself. And here's the restrooms, water bottle filling station. Like I mentioned, I got some overflow spots there. All right, next up, 109 Emerald Beach Circle and Blue Mountain Beach. We are now in Blue Mountain Beach. This is the community of Highland Parks. Very, very popular community in the heart of Blue Mountain. Very hilly in here as well, very similar to the last community we were in. This one doesn't have much to go on in terms of outdoor space, but it does look a little bit nicer, so let's go check on the inside. All right, so as you can see, my truck just barely fits in here. You only got room for about one other little bike rack. This outdoor shower makes a little more sense. Completely louvered in. Now I will say this house is deep, deep, deep inside of Highland Park. It's got a little fire pit out here. And it does take a little minute to get back up in here, which means it takes a minute to get out of here as well. But it looks like this is, I believe it's on a vacation rental, but it looks like, given all the personal photos, that this is someone's primarily second home, beach home for their family. So they got some nicer finishes, these nice window treatments across the whole house. Ooh, excuse me there. A little office that they've converted into just like a day bed in it. But some wear on it. Again with the weird floor choices. I don't understand. There's something going on today. It's like a grayed brown with a weird red oak. I don't know who's out here blending floors. Built-in pantry shelves. It's a little bit brighter in this one, but the cans are still pretty dim. Quartz countertop. Now, obviously, if we open all these up, we get a lot more light. What do we have a view of out there? A little utility junction box. At least there's some trees in between the properties. A tiny little screened-in porch out here. Looks like an owner's closet. But you are staring directly at your neighbor's porch as well. So if y'all just happen to be out here at the same time, let's hope you get along. The grill down there, tankless hot water heater. So again, not really any outdoor space, at least not with privacy. I don't know if it comes out on video, but you can see like just around the light switch, just a lot of smudge marks. It's a solid door. This is nice. Ooh. I don't think the house is level, or the door's not hung well. Okay. Okie dokie. Hop into the shared bath first. Fiberglass insert, tile enclosure, built-ins. That's just a little more elevated builder grade. Laundry up here. Now, neither one of these bedrooms have an ensuite. They both share this bathroom. The master is the only one that has a suite. And I believe the breaker's tripped because these lights won't turn on, but so we just have two cans up there with some lamps, but lots of natural light from the windows during the daytime. It's a nice sized room. Might have to pull the flashlight out on this one. Oh, that's not nearly bright enough. Not that that's much better. Quartz countertops in here. Again, no cam lighting except over the shower here. And a toilet closet. And I think there's a closet in here as well. All right. Let's go take a little tour around this neighborhood, and I'm curious to see how long it takes to get to the beach access from here. All right, it's 11:43. Let's see what happens. As you can see, it's pretty sloped around here. This is as close to San Francisco as we're gonna get. In fact, that's why Blue Mountain is called Blue Mountain, because it is the highest elevation along 30A. And when the dunes are covered in the blue lupine flowers, it got the name Blue Mountain. So you can see Highland Park's all paver streets. Houses are pretty stacked, well on top of each other, and as you noticed, not too much yard space at all. The idea here was, this is where you sleep and eat and hang out when you're not at the beach all day long or at the pool, which, by the way, Highland Parks does have a pretty cool pool. That being said, this is a very popular community. It gets super, super busy during the summer, which is great in terms for rentals, assuming, of course, that prices are sitting well. Otherwise, in rental markets like this, when it's really saturated, then you start having prices come down, which generally means you're going to have more maintenance just because you get a lot of the more rougher tenants that tend to beat up the unit more. Spring break especially. Alright, and now we have made our way to 30A. It is 11:46, so 3 minutes to get to 30A. We're going to be turning left to go east. And right down the street here from some great Thai food, 38 Thai right there, a good coffee shop, ice cream shop, and then Mimo's, which is a very popular Italian restaurant. Personally, just being honest, I've never really been blown away by their food. Okay, so from Highland Parks, you gotta drive all this stretch. Now from here you can either take Old Blue Mountain Road, which is a right here, that will bring you to the beach access. But if you're trying during busier seasons, I'd recommend just keep coming down 30A a little bit more, and you can turn up, or rather south, on 83 up here, and there's more street parking as well. And then right here on the corner is Blue Mountain Beach Creamery, famous ice cream place. Right here, people park along the side of the street right here, and the beach access is straight down at the end of the street. And we're gonna actually pop out and go check out this one, because this is a very narrow beach access, and it's been a while since I've checked how crowded it is with the private beach situation. So we're gonna go park over here really quick and go check it out. All right, so here's the Blue Mountain Beach access. Pretty quiet today. So unfortunately, that's as I feared since the last time I was here. It's pretty much just this right here. That sign is a private beach sign, and then that sign is a private beach sign. You can tell by the chairs, just the uniformity of the chairs. You got the regular folks, and then you got just nothing but ghost chairs running down. Can't set up over there. Just this one little spot. And as you can see, it's a very narrow beach access. It doesn't go out very far at all to get to the water. That's a real dang shame. I used to come to this access all the time. So if I'm being perfectly honest, if I were out here, I would probably just go try to use a different beach access. You know, if you're driving, obviously a car or golf cart, you're gonna be limited by what your parking options are, if you're willing to bike your stuff. But then obviously in terms of an investment, you want to think about how convenient is it for your guests. So it's unfortunate, but that's the state things are in right now, and that's why we do these videos, to go check them out. So let's go check out the next one. Number 3 on our list, 5 Cinnamon Fern. 5 Cinnamon Fern is in Nature Walk at Seagrove. This is directly behind the Publix. If you're familiar with watercolor, you've gone to that Publix before. This community tucked right behind there. Just a few minutes down Highway 395 to go down to 30A. And a great little straight shot through a nature walk that goes directly to the beach access. I'll have to show you that on a map. I'll stick that in here right now. But there is a path that cuts straight through the state park down to the beach access on 30A. Let's go inside the house, check it out. So in a lot of these houses in Nature Walk at Seagrove, you're really better off just coming to the back, because that's where the driveway and garage are. This one in particular does not have a car garage, it has a golf cart garage. I will say the build quality on these particular homes tends to be a little bit higher. You see we got solid pine floors throughout the entire house. 2 AC units. Laundry. And this one's on a rental program right now. Let's say there's a smell in here right now. It kind of smells like garbage. Like some garbage didn't get taken out or something. So half bath. This is a first floor. This could be a master. It's not the master. The master's on the second floor, but it does have 2 closets. It's got double vanities, tub, shower. So for all intensive purposes, you have 2 masters in this house. This one they're using as an owner's closet. Nice little nook for the dining table. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. Between the hardwood floors, they've got the running around the whole perimeter. Some nicer granite. It's a little bit dated. The color's a little bit dated. Some of these homes are a little bit older, but much brighter. A ton of windows. I mean, we're just in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 windows in this one room. Actually, let's pop out to the front. Because the front, even though it's the front of the house, is really kind of your backyard, because this is where your outdoor living is going to be. You're not going to have any cars. I mean, it's on the street, so this particular property is on the corner of Cinnamon Fern and Sandgrass, which is the main street that runs through Nature Walk, but plenty of ample, deep porch. Got room for a table, wraps around. You can put some other stuff over here. You can see a lot of people screen these in. They've got that hanging, swinging bed. Very, very beautiful neighborhood. They have themed lampposts. And they've got can lighting out here as well. I'll head upstairs. So as you can see, they match. The loft area just kind of serves as a living room, if you will, for this bunk room. Very, very tiny little bunk room. Does have a small closet, so it does count as a bedroom. And then while this is not an ensuite, theoretically, you could hang a door here and it would make it its own ensuite. It's another owner's closet they're using here. But this has 2 vanities in here and a tub shower. Kind of like a hotel room. And a small closet. And then here's the master. Again, a little bit dated, but in great shape. Very clean in here. And then the true master up here on the 2nd floor has its own balcony. Another owner's closet right there. You are up against your neighbor, but they've thoughtfully placed this tree right here. So you could have some chairs out here, come read a book, enjoy coffee, something like that. But there we go. This is 5 Cinnamon Fern. And then we've only got 1 left for the day. Let's go drive around the neighborhood. Actually, we're gonna go, excuse me while I wait for the blinds to stop talking. We'll go past by the pool. They just redid the entire deck of the pool around here. And then I will drive down to the beach access that the trail spits you out on from this neighborhood, and we'll go check out what that looks like. So leaving out from the back, we'll have to loop around, get back on Sandgrass, which is the main street. And on the other side of this fence is watercolor. So I actually sold this one. 71 cents. It was actually my first closing. So here's the front. 5 Cinnamon Fern. And we're going to take a right. And there are little nature trails all through here. There's boardwalks and sidewalks and exercise equipment. It's a very, very pedestrian-friendly neighborhood, and a little over half, at least last time I checked, a little over half of the people that own in here do not rent, so it's very quiet. And right here is the clubhouse. This is where the pool is. I'm pulling right here. There's a little playground for the kids. Some AstroTurf, and the pool is quite large. Let's see if somebody left it open for me. Dang, they didn't. All right, so they got like a kitchen area, wet bar with sink and stuff, so you can bring beverages and food, of what a lot of people do that live in these type of communities full time. Their kids' birthday parties, just come out here. You got your mailboxes, some bike racks, and I'll just come peek through the fence over here. It's very quiet. So it's a zero entry pool. Zero entry pool over here. Like I mentioned, this is all new deck, hot tub, and the pool wraps all the way around to the other side. They got a little splash area for kids. It's very, very family friendly. Okay, now let's go hop down to the beach access. So from the pool area, directly across, down this street right here, turn and you will see the trailhead right here. So the Lily Lane Beach Trail. So that little trail right there, what a lot of people do, they'll just ride their bikes, and it's a straight shot that spits you out right here. And from this trail, you can take this all the way down San Juan to the beach access. So let's head there now. It is currently 1:08, and let's see how long it takes us. And one good thing about this particular access, there's two very close to one another, so if for some reason one's a little bit more packed than the other, you can slide down the street, and usually you can find some more space there. In all honesty, one of the big draws for Nature Walk at Seagrove isn't its proximity to the beach, it's the proximity to Watercolor and Seaside. You're less than 5 minutes away from either one of those communities, which obviously it's like the epicenter of 30A. And then also the amenities and just the caliber of the community itself. It's very well maintained. The values hold very strongly there, and people just like the proximity. And then the fact that it's quiet, I know it's a little bit counterintuitive, but the fact that it's tucked up makes it a little bit more desirable as well. It's off the craziness beaten path. It's very, very quiet and peaceful back there. All right, so 1:10, so 2 minutes by car. And we're gonna jump right across the street here as soon as these bicyclists pass. And this is the San Juan Beach access. There's plenty of parking right now. Awesome. Now this one does not have a restroom, but the one just down the road right there, Santa Clara Beach access, does have full restrooms and more parking. Oh, beautiful. Still a lot of June grass though. So you can see where these beach flags are right here. That is the main access, the Santa Clara access. I mean, you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 houses over from the bigger access. And you can see there is, actually I don't think that's private beach. That's not private beach. So all of this is nice and wide open. So this is great. This access and the one next to it are both in great shape. Apart from the June grass, it is beautiful out today. All right, one more to go. Final contestant for the day, 18 Olivia. This is in Magnolia Cottages by the Sea in Seacrest. This one has a deeded beach access, and it's like a 5-minute walk that way. But let's go inside first and check that out. All right. So as you can see, all of these cottages are pretty uniform, pretty quiet, tucked up, got a lot of trees in between them. Some storage shed outside. Smells good in here. Floors are a little beat up. I say a little, they're quite beat up. Love what they did with this kitchen. If you've seen the previous listing of this was all still built in and kind of separating the space. So they redid this entire kitchen. This is a humongous piece of quartz. It's angle cut as well. This is a very intimate little space. Let's see if we can't get the full effect here. There we go. Now keep in mind, I have a wide angle lens. I'll take it off so you can kind of get a more intimate idea of the space. It's not very big, pretty intimate, but at least it's all cohesive. Before it was not. shoved 2 queen beds in here. Pretty tough to open that. It's locked anyway. Little door going out to the screened patio. We'll go out there in a second. Attic access. And this is a full bath, the shower right here. So it's going to be a shared bathroom between those 2 beds and then this bedroom right here. And you can see the floors again, just the high traffic area is worn down big time. And it's actually cupped a little bit. I'm guessing whenever they installed them, they didn't let the floor settle. And that happens sometimes. I'm sorry, this one does have an ensuite. You can see just linoleum countertops. The elements of it are still pretty dated, but other parts have been updated. Nice window treatments. So I guess this would constitute as the master then, since this is... What am I talking about? Both of these are en suites. Okay. I'm getting confused. See, sidebar, this is why I always recommend when showing properties to see no more than like 5 or 6 in a day, because they start blending together and then the fatigue of having to go in another house starts wearing on anybody, even excited buyers. So let that be a lesson to you kids. Both of these bedrooms are en suites. This bathroom is for this room. Well, let's go pop out to that porch. I tell you, they've done a very good job with this little space. Sorry if I just made anybody dizzy. So this is really nice. And you've got ample foliage in between. Like you can't even see the cottages on the other side of this. And all this is screened in, nice and high. Like this is just a second living room. I got the swinging bench. Just come out here with a glass of wine and watch a movie. Though I do spy a bird's nest up in the corner, so somebody's been sneaking in here. Okay, so that's 18 Olivia. Not too much to see in here. Very intimate little house, but the proximity to the beach and the fact that it's a deeded access are your wins. So on that note, let's go shimmy down there and see what that looks like. So just a quick left turn out from the house and you are right here at the front of the community. Okay, park the truck. Olivia Lane is right there. And our beach access is directly across the street here. If you were to walk this, I mean, 5 minutes, 10 minutes on a slow day. Obviously 30A. Oh my gosh, there's a pod of dolphins swimming straight out ahead of me. I don't believe it. I do not know if you can see that. Looks like they got a school of fish with them. Cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go down and investigate a little bit because I see private property signs and I see all these chairs. So we'll have to find out what the deal is with that. Okay, so all these chairs say Waterhouse, which is the name of the business right there at the front. So I'm assuming this is specifically for this community. What I'm gonna have to find out is, to use this access, are you required to use their chairs and umbrellas, or can you bring your own? And if not, just to show you, again, where those flags are is the public beach access. So if for whatever reason this one is too restrictive, you are, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 doors down from the main access where you can do as you please, and that's fairly wide open over there. Well, there we have it, friends. There's our little tour today. A nice little wide array of properties. Some maybe not so great for a personal home, but decent for an investment. Or maybe if you want to put a little money into it, fix it up a little bit. Some of them more turnkey than others, but a wide variety and all different impacts depending on where they are along 30A, especially in regard to the beach access. So that's it for today, friends. As always, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you and yours have a blessed day. Take care.